everybody, I'm back with another DFO LP, and as you can see I'm now at level 9 because I figured I should stop showing the same dungeon over and over and over again that I needed to play to complete some quests. So I got further in the quests. I didn't complete any of the quests. I just simply leveled up and didn't show some wasting of time. So here we go. We are still in lovely, Grand Florist. And so, I'm going to do Poison Thunderland for once. I still need to go back and do Thunderland again. And my twin is calling me. It just so happens that I'm alone today. Normally I have some sort of guest with me when I'm doing my LPs, just to keep me company and the conversation going and making it a little bit more amusing. But, Twin had other things to do, and Kuchiri had other things to do, and my goodness. Little thing about those purple ponds. I remember the first time I walked into them, I'm like, oh, hey, they're just like water, they don't hurt you. And then I stayed in them for too long, and I was poisoned. So, you can go quickly into them and risk getting poisoned, but I would not push your luck at all. Now, these brown ones, on the other hand, oh, no, they're gray. They're green. I meant to say green. They slow you down, but that's about it. There's a room in this dungeon that, is a little freaky, especially for first players who don't know what will and what won't hurt you. So I was just like, wait, how do I don't know, and I think it's coming up soon. I just have to remember to comment on it when we're actually in that room. So, I am currently halfway to subclassing, so all you fans out there of DFO who watch my LPs, you better start, voting on what you want me to subclass as. I do have my preferences, but as Gunner is not the class that I play mainly, it's not really one of my favorites, which is kind of why I chose it, because I hadn't played a male gunner before. I mostly, when I did play a gunner, I chose a female gunner, obviously, because they're not that much different. So yeah, start voting on that. Off the top of my head, I can't think of what subclasses are the ones that I'm leaning towards, but given enough votes, any subclass can win out. And make sure you watch my other videos, especially my little game of Let's Play Guess Who's Talking, or Guess Who's Speaking, how I did speaking, which is really amusing, taking that Alice and I sound a lot alike, on the phone and on a webcam, aka cam that we do LPs for. So much so that her friend has thought it was her when I would pick up Alice's phone, on multiple occasions when Alice couldn't or didn't want to. So this, I don't really know what to say now. I'm really tired, even though I got a lot of time to sleep, but doing these run-throughs, eventually we will be getting to the better dungeons. Not that this is a bad dungeon, it's just a beginner's dungeon. That's all that I really have against Grand Florist. I like a bit of a challenge when I'm playing. Right now on my main account, my mage has a bit too much of a challenge with those higher up dungeons that you're pretty much screwed if you decide not to go into a party, or if you need to go in there and you can't find a party. So that's pretty much my hang up with my main account right now. 'Cause it's pretty much, you can be strong as an ox, and you still are gonna have trouble getting through it alone. So I really thought this room was around here. I think it's the room to the left that is the one that I freaked out when I first played it. Um, so I'm gonna have to double check how many times I can get hit. I'm thinking it's either 10 or 11, because that is the normal amount of times you can get hit. But just in case, that's 80%, 13 times. Okay. So right now, I'm doing pretty good. I'd like to be doing better, but I'm doing pretty decent. And, unless they've moved the room around, maybe taken it out, or it's in a different dungeon. I really thought it was in this dungeon. But I guess not. They have been changing dungeons around, um, which is a bit obnoxious, but they probably have a good reason for doing so. Um, yeah. So, definitely get your friends to subscribe to me. Every time I get a subscriber, I get very happy and go, yay, people like me. Um, and definitely comment, because I have not been getting many comments on my videos, which is sad. Or I get, like, spam comments, which is just obnoxious. So, if you don't like something about my LPs, if you have, some sort of beef with me, or a suggestion to make my LPs better, comment. Don't just, vent to your friends like, oh my gosh, this poet person, she's just like, her DFO LPs are just so terrible. Well, I can only get better if you tell me what you would rather have in an LP. And saying that you'd rather not have a girl play an LP, do an LP for DFO, or if you just don't want me doing it, that's not really going to be helpful. So, valid, uh, beneficial stuff that I can actually change. Hey, did I mention that those flowers pop up like that? They're really annoying when they do that. I really hate it. But that's not the most annoying kind of thing that you'll run into ever in a dungeon. Definitely not. King's Relic is probably the worst dungeon. If you ask any DFO player, they will say that, yeah, King's Relic is a big pain, and, whew, look at that, level 10. Just leveled up twice in a matter of seconds, minutes. Yeah, having to deal with those flowers, nothing compared to King's Relic. Yeah. Um, And I am at the 10-minute mark. But, yes. Will I be keeping this? This 39. So I will be keeping this belt for one reason, and I'm going to point this out now. It has a level requirement of 11, so I need to level up one more time before I can use this belt. The stuff on the other hand, no. So, yes, that is all for now. And I will see everybody later. Watch and subscribe. Poet out.